Hi everyone. This is Shivank. Currently, I head the instruction sites in DSMN. Now, if you might be wondering that what exactly this talk is all about, I'm planning, as you all know, that SQL is one of the most important topic when it comes to your interview session. In fact, all our learners, whether they are going for a data analyst job or they are going for the data science role, they are all walking through the journey of SQL. This is a complete must from the interview perspective. Keeping that in mind, a lot of folks who may not have cleared the module test, they may have some gaps which they want to fill up. Through this series of some videos, I want to fill those gaps. People who want to be in the full revision modes, I want to make sure that those guys also get the context in terms of they can revise continuously, solve some problems. So I'm going to keep sending a lot of videos going with this part. Now, the most important topic in SQL is called as Windows function. One of my instructor gave a very interesting analogy for this, and I want to call up that though it's in Hindi, so please bear with me. Like हर गली का एक गुंडा होता है. Similarly, SQL का गुंडा Windows function है. This is that important. Now, let's start and understand that what is this Windows function all about. So the first thing is that you must have already learned few things around group by now. I'm assuming that if you are watching this session, you have already done all the previous sessions across. So you must have learned about something called as group by function. What was the role of group by function? The role of group by function was that you can take up a complete set of lists, and from there, you can aggregate your results. For example, let's say if I give you a data and I simply ask you up that, hey, can you go ahead and simply just do a small aggregation on it? For example, let's say there are some names given to me. Let's say the salary is given to me. Maybe the department also given to me. Let's say I'm getting this kind of data from me. Now, in this case, irrespective of name, anyway, if I have some departments given, for example, the department is analyst department. Second part of it is, let's say I have a data science department. Let me write this in a shortcut DS going further. Similarly, I may have other departments as well. For example, sales department. Again, a data science department, analyst department, data science department, and sales department. Let's say I have all this data with me. Now, in these all firms, I have different people working in this. For example, if you look at this part, I have, let's say, person A, person B, person C, person D, person E, person F, person G. Now they have some salaries. Let's say this guy is getting 10,000. This guy is making, let's say, 15,000. This guy is making, let's say, 20,000. Again, this guy is making 10,000. This guy is also making 10,000. This guy is also making 20,000. And this guy is making 15,000. Now, in this particular case, if I ask you, what is the average salary, what these people are making, the way you will be writing your query is, with the help of group by, you can very easily create the group by with respect to analyst. All of their salaries you can put down, like what is the average salary going to fall only for analyst, which means you're going to say there are two roles for analyst, which means I am going to make something like department. Let's forget about this part of the name because this have no use. Average of salary. So how is their output going to look like? So you may say, okay, analyst is making 10,000 plus 10,000 by 2, which is, let's say, your 20,000 rupees ka record, which is going to be now your 10,000 back again. Then after that, you have some other salaries also. For example, you can see you have data science ka salary. This is a data science ka salary. This is data science ka salary. So if you count it up, this will be 15,000 plus 10,000 plus 20,000. Can you just add it up? It will be like 30,000, 45,000, 45,000 by 3, which is 15,000. So for a data science role, you may have 15,000 as the average salary. If I'm doing some calculation mistake, then please pardon me for that. Then you also have a sales entry for it, which is going to be 20,000 plus 15,000, which is 17.5 thousand sales. Yes, 17,500 on the average. If you look at this, what we have done, we have converted all these rows using a group by kind of query. And from that, you were able to get the record, what is the average salaries coming from it. But at the same time, you have lost all these row individual information because you have compressed the whole analyst into one part. Let's say I don't want that. In fact, I am looking for, let's say, this kind of output. If I am looking for output something around this part, where, just give me a minute. Now, where you are looking for the output now with respect to, again, let me paste this whole thing. You wanted one more row coming in front of it. This is going to get converted to this part. And now I want an average salary here. But this average salary, I don't want like this output. I don't want the whole thing to get compressed, because as soon as you compress, you lost the information about the name of those people, because I'm getting the average salary for them. But what I am looking forward here is, I am looking that for analyst, if it's a 10,000, then in front of every analyst row, I want to put 10,000, which means here I should be see 10,000 in front of both the rows. Similar way, if I talk about data science, for data science in front of every row, I should be able to put 15,000 wala part, right? So everywhere, wherever I have 15,000, I'm able to write this. For sales, every row, I want to place up 17,500. Now, for achieving something like this, you need to use something called as Windows function. This is going to be one of the core difference, how you will be differentiating with respect to your group by versus how you will be solving with respect to your Windows function. Now, how we can write it in the form of code, we will be seeing this part as well. But I hope this gave you the clarity that what kind of problem Windows function can solve, which your group by probably cannot solve. So Windows function can give you the output at the row level, which was not possible with respect to your group by function. Now, in the next video, which I will be creating up, I will be moving further and creating these kind of queries now. Now, this is a small session series which I want to create so that you don't get bored. But please do provide your feedback. This is something new which I'm also experimenting just to see if this could be of any help. So we will keep on talking about small topics. We'll continue with that so that all of you feel comfortable by the end of this series across for whatever is required. Thank you, everyone. Looking forward for the next video soon on this.